Hey guys, Deadman Down Under here with another video for you. This video is going to be a quick reminder about the Black Friday sales, which at the time of me recording this video are going to be ending in roughly 12 hours time, give or take. So if you've got the money and you want some of these vehicles, make sure you're going to take advantage of them. First up is 70% off the Terabyte. Now you are going to need to own a nightclub in order to store this vehicle. If you don't own a nightclub, you cannot buy it. However, if you do own a nightclub and you don't own the Terabyte, I highly suggest you get it. It's normally $1.3 million, I think, and you can get it for just over $400,000 right now. And this vehicle is pretty important if you want to buy and customize the Oppressor Mark II. You don't need this vehicle to own the Oppressor Mark II, but if you want to add rockets to it or customize it in any way, you do need to own the Terabyte, because the workshop in the back of the Terabyte is the only place in the game you can customize the Oppressor Mark II. So it's very important if you want to do that. You've got, as I said, the time of recording this video, roughly 12 hours to take advantage of this 70% off. That's a massive discount. If you don't own it, you want it, you've got to buy it now. We also have 50% off a couple of the F1s, the BR8 and the PR4. So if you don't own either of these two and you want to buy them and you've got the money, now's the time to do so, 50% off. We also have 50% off the standard Luxor and the Luxor Deluxe. Now the only difference between these two vehicles is the Luxor Deluxe is painted gold. Yep, that's it. Normally $10 million and it's just painted gold. It's no different than the standard Luxor. But if you've got lots of money and you want to flex on your friends, I own the Luxor Deluxe. Kind of regret buying it. It was a waste of money, but it's a nice flex. You walk into my hangar and you can see it sitting there. You know I've got a lot of money, so you buy that if you want. If you want to waste your money, if you just want to flex. But if you don't have much money, don't. It doesn't really help you out in any way. Same with the Swift and the Swift Deluxe. They are both 50% off as well. And again, the only difference between the standard Swift and the Swift Deluxe is that the Swift Deluxe is painted gold. And that's normally $5 million. That's 50% off at the moment. The Ruiner 2000. Also 50% off. Now this one used to be, I think it was $6 million this one used to be. And when they had their recent price change a few months back, when the Oppressor got upped all the way to $8 million, this one actually got a decrease to its price, I think, from memory. But now it's 50% off, and it's a fun vehicle. It shoots rockets. You've got a jump action you can do in it, and you can also deploy a parachute when you're in the air. So it's a fun vehicle. It's not going to help you make money, but if you've got the money and you want to have a bit of fun, this vehicle's a bit of fun, so grab it. The Mammoth Avenger is also 50% off. Now, previously, before the San Andreas Mercenaries DLC, you needed to own a facility in order to own this vehicle. It was the only place you could store it. However, you can now store it in your hangar. This vehicle also got a massive buff with the San Andreas Mercenaries DLC, how you can now add missiles to it that you can use from the pilot seat. And you can store a non-weaponized version of the thruster, that's the jetpack, inside this vehicle, and you can call that in from your interaction menu, which is pretty cool. The Stromberg is also 50% off. This is not a bad vehicle at all. It's got rockets. I think it can take 3 or 4 rockets before it blows up as well. So I think it's a little bit armored. It might only be 2 or 3. It takes a couple of rockets anyway. It won't blow up on first rocket, I know that much. And this one's also submersible. It can go underwater. It's 50% off. If you don't own it and you want to pick it up, pick it up. However, if you don't own the Toreador, my recommendation would be to pick up the Toreador instead. Unfortunately, the Toreador is not discounted. But the Toreador is just a better Stromberg, really. It's a Stromberg Mark II, if you like. The Toreador takes a few more rockets than the Stromberg to blow up, and it's got a rocket boost, which the Stromberg doesn't have. But if you want to buy it, you got lots of money, grab it now. It's 50% off, so, do as you will with that. The final discount at 50% for these Black Friday sales is the Khanjali. Now, this is a pretty cool tank. It is probably one of the best tanks in the game, I think. Better than the Rhino in every single way. The only real downside I see about the Khanjali is you do need to own a facility. So if you don't own a facility, you can't get one, unfortunately. But if you own a facility and you want to get one, well, you've got, like I said, about 12 hours of the time you're recording this video to pick one up while it's on 50% off. We have 40% off the super yachts. which are pretty much a big waste of money, although they are a nice flex if you are rich enough to own one. They do have some story missions that came out a few years ago, and they're a little bit of fun. They don't pay very well, so it's not really, it doesn't really justify the price tag of the super yacht just to be able to do these missions, but they are fun. So if you've got lots of money and you want to be able to flex on your friends that you own a super yacht and they don't, get one. I can't really flex on my friends. Me and all my friends own one. We all got them when they were first new into the game because there wasn't much to spend our money on back then. But yeah, no, the missions are fun. If you don't own one and you're rich and you want to check out the missions, do it. But again, I'm letting you know, you're not going to make a lot of money with this, so it is just going to be a flex. And the final Black Friday sale is 25% off the laser. Now, why anyone would waste money buying the laser when you've got the Raiju in the game, which is way better in every way than the laser. The laser doesn't have vertical takeoff like the Raiju does. And if you really want the laser, you don't have the money to buy a jet, you can just sneak into the base and steal it. Like, everybody's done that. We've been doing that since launch. Whenever we wanted to fly around in a jet, we'd sneak into the base and steal a laser. So, yeah, I don't recommend buying the laser, even at 25% off. It's just a waste of money, in my opinion. You can if you can afford the laser, you can get the Raiju. So why would you get the laser instead? You know, when you can you can steal the laser. So anyway, that's it for the sales. A little bit under 12 hours at the time of recording this video, or thereabouts, to take advantage of these Black Friday sales. Also, stick around for the channel because I'm going to be having the next episode of From the Ditch to Filthy Rich series. It'll be uploaded soon. I haven't recorded any of that yet. I'm waiting for the weekly update to see what businesses are on sale. I don't want to recommend, say, let's buy the bunker, and then tomorrow with the update, the bunker goes on sale. Yeah, anyway, that's going to do it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give a like. Feel free to subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in the next video. Happy gaming. Cheers.